What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 19 of my Total Warhammer II modded Count Noctilus campaign. So as we saw last time, the war in Lustria is going pretty darn well, with Luther Harkin moving up to the Monument of Itzatal, and we basically destroyed the defenders of the Great Plan. In fact, they have 2 settlements, and they are up north near Hexoatl, and thus don't really threaten us anymore. Nakai will come back up, and honestly, we could just peace out with them at some point, because right now, I'm willing to bet that the Hunts Marshal is actually going to destroy them for us, or maybe somebody else will. They're not at war with anybody who's near us, but yeah, I'm sure it'll all turn better. Also, I did want to take a quick look at the trade agreement possibilities that we got here. No dice on a floor from Clark Caron. I was gonna declare war on Clan Rictus for the buff, but honestly, maybe it's not necessary. I will think about that. I really like our alliance with Mom Rathi there, but you know, we'll see whether that holds true and whether she actually survives. She might also get confederated because she does tend to get tend to get kind of destroyed by Nagaroth and stuff, but she's doing pretty okay right now. We'll see. It really depends on what the other elves do, because you can see that they have a lot of full stacks out here. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Otherwise, this episode we're gonna have a nice big battle for Noctilus to fight over at the Sacred Pools, as they have a full stack here, plus defenders, plus another a lord, so that'll be fun for Noctilus. And Silostra is moving around taking care of Skull Island, so she should be able to get us another 40k. Hey, 40k, right? Out of this Skull Island, and then there's another one here somewhere. There were 3, right? Or did I already pick up 2? I no longer remember. Damn it. I'm away for 1 day and I forget everything. I swear, maybe we did get both. I don't see the 3rd one. Alrighty, well, regardless, even if we got 2, we do still have 1 more coming to us, plus a few more islands out here, and then we move on to Norska and establish plenty of pirate coves. Silostra did really well. Look at all these pirate coves that she got going. That's a lot of money coming in from that, about 6k per turn. Basically, we'd be at almost even if we didn't have these. So yeah, well done. Well done. On top of that, the most important thing from last episode was the fact that we were able to complete both the Admiral's Astrolabes and the Salvage Cruise. Now we have access to everything, and now we no longer get any benefit from getting research, so screw everybody that gives us research. The next tech that we're going to go with is Protection from the Elements, to get another 10 melee defense for the Sirens, and a little bit of magic resistance. Why did I choose this over the other stuff? There's a lot of good stuff that we have access to now, but I wanted this early because there's a lot of stuff that benefits all other unit types, whereas this is the only thing that benefits Sirens in the entire tree, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, the vampire tree is pretty darn limited, so yeah, might as well get that power up for the Sirens. Alrighty, well, with that, we're going to end the turn. We're going to grab that, and then the next tech that we're going to go for after this is going to be the Ship's Carpenter, i.e. the thing that allows us to reduce the cost of constructing ship buildings on the lords that carry the Ship's Carpenter. I guess it'll be only one that'll have to be shared, but it's all good. Noctilus' stuff is mostly finished, although when he reaches rank, or when he gets 20 growth, he'll have to get his, you know, end game building, so that'll cost like 20k. Oh, are you guys gonna move away, or are you gonna just sit in the Sacred Pools? I think they're just sitting there, so it's all good. I really want to get a big epic battle going with Noctis. Gotta be prepared. And ooh, Bastun has been destroyed. I do wonder by whom. There's the Siren upgrade. Curse of Eternal Service right is available. And oh, all port owners are known to each other. That's nice as well. What I wanted to get is, yes, this Ship's Carpenter. I don't care about the construction, blah, blah, blah. I really wish that we could get more of these guys instead of just the one. It'll be annoying to have to keep sending him to different locations, but all good. Alrighty, Silostra, you can't go here this turn, but that's all good. Let's move you out here. And wait, this isn't shared. Contested, this is neutral, so you can still heal here, so yeah, that's fine. Move out. We'll auto-resolve this battle, because as we, I believe, saw last episode, these are very much auto-resolvable. And you can go right there. Beautiful. Alrighty, who else needs to do things? Now, Luther Harkin. It's going to be an interesting question as to where we send you. Do we keep you here in the Monument of Itzatal, or do we send you up to defend Wallatal, which also needs defenses? Either one can't really defend itself. This is kind of the issue. We could try to move out and go for the Pillars of the Unseen Constellation, but we've seen the enemy does have armies there, and we can't really scout because we don't have the heroes to do that for us. Oh man, I really wish I knew where their armies were. You know what? I feel like if we're going to sacrifice something, I'd rather sacrifice the Monument of Itzitol. Although, it'll be able to upgrade next turn. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. You, Luther Harkin, are going to move to Wallatal. And then we're going to move down here through the Chamber of Visions. If we take out all this really quickly, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. So that's for you, Luther, right there. And we are also going to get, let's see, you got All Hands Away, you got Deadly March. Wait, was there anything else that we wanted to get here? Well, I did want to get Rotting Promethean Gunnery Mobs, which gets buffed by this. Yeah, fine, let's get that. Let's get that. There's other stuff that we can do to make him a better fighter and all that stuff, but we'll wait on it. Although the enemy wins a magic... You know what? No, let's get the enemy wins a magic reduction. Just got to be careful about his very limited amount of points remaining. Now, I did want to get Retinue Valet on both of these guys, and I think we're going to proceed to do that. So yeah, let's get Retinue Valet. Want more magic items. We are just so lacking magic items, man. It's just such a huge issue. Anything else we want to do? We can't get Rotting Prometheans, but we will get to it as soon as we can. Alrighty, Silostra, you've moved. We do have to move Count Noctilus, but I'm saving the best for last. Wendy, you were... Wait, did you already dig here? I don't remember. I feel like you did, but I could be wrong. Let's check out our riddles here. Let's check at this menu, and where's that Norska one? Okay, so we did dig there. And, oh, right, we have to dig with... Oh, damn it. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So you're going to move here, then. Do I still have you selected? I do not still have you selected. Alright, you're gonna go about here. Oh, but you were already being told to move there. That's fine. Alright, go, go, go. Go, go, go. And, why are you not able to move? Can you try a little harder, please? Thank you. There you go. Much better. Look at all these ports out here in Norska. So many free locations to put pirate coves in that we'll never bother actually conquering. Alrighty, Margaret, you know where to go because we've already found out that it's right above the Lost Plateau. I can't believe we got this exact thing again. It's pretty hilarious. Go, go, go. You'll be able to do that next turn, and anybody else does not look like it. Do we need to get any upgrades going? Now we do have fairly decent amounts of territories, so we do have to keep an eye on all that. Any upgrades here that are super important right now? Honestly, the only reason we got Night Pyres was temporary, so it's not really all that important. Let's see here. Galleon's Graveyard. Yeah, you're good. We also do still have to get that Rick of the Heldenhammer. It's part of our victory condition on top of that. Monument of Itzitol. Let's get that lynching post. Alrighty, that, I think, leaves us where we want to be. Still can't get the Curse of the Bountiful Treasure. Plunder pile. I swear we've already built 3 plunder piles, but apparently we didn't. Oh, is there not a single plunder pile here? Oh, that's a meat market. Yeah, we need to build a plunder pile in the main Itza building. We do have this Horde of Filched Firearms here, which we don't really need. You know what? Let's replace you with a plunder pile, then. Why not, right? And then Oixel. Well, we can't replace the lynching post, so yeah, let's see. You're fine as you are. You're fine as you are. We need another meat market at the marks of the old ones as well. And you know what? We're going to keep the walls here. Even though it's not directly on the coast, it's close enough to the coast for it to be an issue. So, yeah. Alrighty. Anybody else? No, it doesn't look like it. With that, I believe we attack. We do want to get the other admirals up and running as well, but I think we'll wait for a few turns before we get our legendary admiral. The thing is, it'll cost 1,000 infamy, and we have a lot of good upgrades available right now, and I feel like the all-unit upgrades are going to be better than upgrading us or getting a single admiral going, and just in my opinion. Anyway, Sacred Pools, we are going to attack... Now, do we attack the Lord here, or do we... Well, you'll come in as a reinforcement, so yeah, let's attack the Sacred Pools directly. Alright there. Alright, Valiant Defeat, really. Really, Valiant Defeat. Interesting. I doubt it, but interesting. Let's get to it. This is obviously going to be a cinematic battle. Look at all these units. Lots of Crocs, these dinos here. These are all going to get killed by artillery, no problem. But yeah, this should be fun. Alrighty, here we go. This battle is gonna be glorious, and you just know it's gonna be glorious by virtue of the fact that they have a lot of troops that they all have to try to make it through and reach our battle lines, which they are absolutely going to have an insanely difficult time doing. Now, we've set up in a fairly decent position as well. We got the... Ooh, I probably should have moved the deck gunners up a little bit more, but I was worried about the carronades shooting them in the back. The carronades and great cannons and various other types of artillery that fire forward do have a tendency to do that, so I'm a little bit wary of that. The deck gunners do have a very small arc of fire though, so I feel like we'll be okay. Anyway, I do like the setup that we've got going on here with the hill. The forests are surrounding us, so I guess that could be an advantage to the enemy if they wanted to move around us, but with the two anchoring points of Count Noctis and Rodimus Prime, I think we're reasonably positioned to take care of the enemy. Anyway, we start off the battle immediately with the mortars able to fire. Of course, the trees are going to block plenty of those shots, and now it looks like Queen Bess wanted to go for the Croxies here, but not going to be super effective, but we are going to change the target after her second or third shot, and when I noticed that that's happening. The first thing I did was actually to have the carronades start targeting the Croxigors and then switch the mortars to firing on everything else. Oh, okay, what do you... Okay, that's a carronade. What are you doing, carronade? Why you make me look like an idiot? I don't need help in that. Alrighty. Ooh, wow, look at that shot from us. I'm actually quite curious how much damage. Yeah, you took a lot of damage from that one shot. The Croxies aren't... Oh, man, it feels so weird to see the Wood Elf buildings and the lizards being the ones to move out and defend from that, but whatever. Ooh, Croxigor goes down from the... oh, no, and he's gonna get back up. Come on, carronades, you gotta try a little bit harder than that. Ooh, also, while this enemy army is attacking us, obviously they're taking a lot of damage. We are also going to start using our various, gun abilities or ship's cannon abilities on this army as they move up. I don't remember exactly when this happens, so I'm not just going to like hover the thing over that, but I assure you it's going to happen. We'll see how much damage that army's taken by the time they reach us. Anyway, now our gun line is able to fire, including our 2 units of deck gunners. Now, the deck gunners are pretty interesting. They have a very slow rate of fire, which makes them very bad at attacking units that are in giant mobs, like, for example, the skinks, and to another degree, I guess, the Saurus as well, but they are very good at targeting and killing single target artillery. They're essentially kind of like, I don't know, maybe like Warplog Jezzails or something like that. They are very good at sniping individual targets, so we are going to have them kill Croxies, we're going to have them kill Feral Stegs, we're going to have them kill enemy lords and stuff like that. Alrighty, speaking of Croxies, they are just about done for, at least that first unit is. We are going to retarget and have our deck gunners start going for this Feral Steg, who immediately drops to about 25 HP. Oh, and it looks like, oh, so close. Those Feral Coldbloods almost reached Rodimus, and look at that Feral Steg drop. Ouch. Not going to be able to get to the battle line this way, buddy. Oh, man, those carronade shots just flying, like, right beside the screen. Oh, cool. One of the nice things about Bess is it looks like when the main shot hits a tree, the little additional explosions still happen. I hadn't realized that. But it does make sense, and it is pretty nice. Alrighty, enemy, come on, you can you can do this. I don't believe in you, but you should believe in yourself. Oh yeah, I love the frickin' the shot when the Necrofexes fire down into the ground like that. It just looks so awesome. And I think there's a secondary animation where they take multiple shots. Or was that just Noctis? I wonder if he has any unique abilities. I do remember them taking multiple shots into the ground sometimes, but I could have dreamt it. If I did, it was a beautiful dream, I assure you. Now, the enemy army, you can see the damage here. Well, now I guess Bess is firing, but a lot of this was also from the Norse Roar and from the Sartosan Grape Shot. Oh, we're going to follow up with another one here. That was timed pretty well. Oh, wow, look. Oh, my lord, Bess. Oh man, that hit right in the center of this formation and did absolutely insane amounts of damage. You gotta love that cannon. This is why she's our queen. Alrighty, and the enemy still unable to reach the lines there. Oh, it looks like they are going to try to move up some Feral Cold Ones and actually flank us. Decent. Oh, and I think this unit, by virtue of moving through the hill like this, was actually able to get through. Ooh, look at it slowly walking up the hill, and there we go, then charging. That was very nice. I really appreciate that. Now, unfortunately, Best decides to switch targets here, and so do the mortars, and they end up doing a lot of damage to our deck gunners, far, far more than these Feral Cold Ones could. And yeah, the artillery does force them to rout, but honestly, they did so much damage to our poor deck gunners. Really gotta worry about keeping an eye on your mortars and your other cannons and all that stuff. Now, the reason that happened was because the units that were being targeted here were moving through the forest and they disappeared for a second, forcing the various artillery that were targeting those units to switch targets. I really wish that you could automatically set a minimal range, like you could personally set and control the minimum range for your artillery. That would be a really helpful setting. Like, don't fire if something's this close. Just please, please. And set them like individually, because you definitely don't want Best firing anywhere near your gun line. Anyway, these guys did get seen off, and we did even get a Spirit Leech on them from our gunnery whites, but still. Alrighty, ooh, also a use for the Queen's Guard, who were going to, well, obviously they guard Queen Best, that's their job, but since the enemy are going to try to flank us through the woods, we gotta, head them off and have the Queen's Guard prevent them from ever getting within, within a mile of Queen Best. Otherwise, the enemy army still unable to reach us and has taken insane amounts of damage. Ooh, the Norse Roar going down, and yeah. Oh man, they have lost more than 1,000 units already, and their army is really coming close to routing. I believe our deck gunners are also going to target the enemy Slan here, who is now at about half HP. They're very, very effective at that sort of thing. These poor piles of skinks, man. Here come more mortar shots. Followed up with another shot from Queen Bess. And looks like the Slan is just about out of the picture. Another shot going to... oh, man. Yeah, this army is pretty much done for. Oh, they have the slow... Oh, there's a Blessed Temple Guard unit in here. I didn't even realize that that they had one. But, yeah, I do now remember that they did have one. I don't remember what actually happened to it in this battle, but hey, all good. These guys still not moving in, but not to worry, we are heading them off with a summoned unit of Drowned Dead from Noctilus, plus the Queen's Guard. And I don't believe any more enemies will be able to reach our gun line. And down goes that Slan, and Noctilus and Rodimus still firing as well. Ah, there we go. Wait, this is a Blessed Saurus unit, not the Blessed Temple Guard unit. Ah, damn, they got actually kind of stopped there by our guns and didn't move as far as I would have liked to. Ooh, gotta love the color scheme, all the gold on the Blessed Temple Guards. I love you guys. I wish I had more of you in the Mazda Mundi campaign. It's so hard to get blessed units, unless you get a mod that specifically gives you a ton of blessed units. Just by virtue of the vanilla, and I remember there was a huge bug in the vanilla that basically prevented you from getting a blessed units after a certain time. That was really irritating. But anyway, under Mazda Mundi, the regular Temple Guard, not even the blessed ones, do perform quite well. Oh, and there's a unit of Cold One Riders in here. Well, the Queen's Guard will see them off quite easily. Oh, and in fact, I believe the Chain Route is here anyway. Yeah, and the Blessed Temple Guard, oh, they are going to actually get hit by a bunch of our guns, so yeah, good luck. They let the skinks take all the damage, and they come in thinking the battle would be pretty much over as the enemy target had been softened up by all those skinks, but the skinks achieved absolutely nothing. They were never able to reach through the, or move through the killing zone, or kill zone, or whatever you want to call this place. And there we are. Way too much fire happening. And yeah, this was a really nice position. I feel like the game... It gives you too good of a start here, where when you're against the when you're against the Wood Elves, right? Like, this is a very nice position. It's not the best position, I will grant, but, ooh, and I had an amazing fight, as I recall, in the Mazda Mundi campaign, right in this water here, so we could have set up right here as well, and made use of the aquatic traits of various of our units. If we had a lot of depth guard in this army, I would have done so, but I think, like this, the hill was more advantageous than anything. But yeah, one of the most fun fights in the Mazda Mundi campaign was right in this location right here. And I believe I had salamanders in that fight, which are also aquatic units. So yeah, it does give you a lot of options in this particular map, is what I was trying to say. And it's a little bit surprising, because the enemy is supposed to have the advantage here as you are attacking a Wood Elf settlement. But hey, anyway, we're going to speed this up to max. We're going to get a few more shots from Bess into the units that are running away. And she is going to have so many kills after all this. I mean, damn. Look at that. Every single shot just takes out like 50 skinks or something like that. This is pretty crazy. Oh, wow. And these aren't even full units anymore, so imagine how much damage it was doing when the army was moving up together. Alrighty, battle should be over in about now. Close enough. And close victory. Okay, let's see what justifies the close victory here. I'm very, very curious, although somehow I feel like it's wrong. Yeah, no, never mind. It's completely right. Close victory, guys. Clearly, close victory. 1% losses, that's as close as the AI will ever get against Noctilus's army, so, you know. Seriously, what the hell is this madness? Close victory and 1% losses. I mean, the auto resolve. Well, not the auto resolve. This thing was always pretty crazy about what it counts things to be, but really, I don't even know. Anyway, one of the things that came over me as I was fighting that battle, and I realized why Noctilus's army is so damn fun, is it gives me the Shogun 2 feeling, as in the feeling from Fall of the Samurai, when you had your guns and the way that the enemy would charge your guns and get obliterated and all that stuff. I think that would be asymmetry. That was, I feel, the first real experience in Total War with that happening. And yeah, there was obviously some asymmetry with other historical titles, but never to that degree. Well, with the ships in particular as well. Ironclads ripping apart entire fleets is always hilarious. But anyway, that's one of the reasons I feel like Noctilus's army is very, very fun, although it will change as we go. Also, what the hell is this? 1,261 kills on Bess? She did almost half the work of the entire army put together. I mean, damn. McQueen. Alrighty, anyway, let's close that up. We will occupy the place. Ooh, it's a nice amount of sack value, but now we'll occupy, and I imagine that this little army that remains here is going to suicide anyway. And there we go, Sacred Pools. Not that we really need the place, or that it really gives us much of anything, but why not? You already have a cannonry shed. I think you... Oh, you can't even build... That's fine. Untax the place, at least for now. We're going to grow it, I guess, because its growth is going to be fairly slow. We definitely want to build a plunder pile here. Bullion coffers, yeah, plunder pile. Well, from raiding faction wide, we do want these everywhere, but honestly, this doesn't really give us anything here in particular. I just want to double check. Aha, this. Hidden fences, absolutely. Income from all buildings, regions, and adjacent provinces. That guaranteed. Same with the public order building, it's fine. We'll keep it. It does buff up crew growth, but or growth and stuff. We don't care. Vampire corruption in adjacent provinces. Useful, maybe, but not a big deal. I think we should still build this here. Well, either way, we got to get the Pirate Gallows. Do we want one of these buildings here? I feel like we build gunnery white buildings here, although honestly, we're probably better off building... using more coves in order to increase our gunnery white levels, because it's just going to take forever to increase gunnery whites in this manner, so it's kind of meh. Yeah, honestly, none of this is all that useful. You know, I'll just build that, and I guess one of these, that'll help out with the corruption early on. You know what, maybe we'll keep the cannon thing here for the sheer defensive additional. Honestly, if this place ever gets attacked, it'll never be able to defend itself. This doesn't do anything for us. Screw it, we'll delete that and we'll replace it with something else. Like, even at the final level, well, at the final level, it does have some decent... You know what, never mind. I'm wrong. Keep it. And just in case, we get the Sartosa Grape Shot ability and then the Norse Roar from that as well. Anyway, let us also level ourselves up. So Noctilus, you're at level 30 now, certainly running out of points to put into that red line, but finally you got that Hornswoggle. There we go. And then Sam Nut, you are going to get your Blunderbuss maxed out. There we go. Very nice amount of damage. And I believe that's it for you. Anybody else need to do anything this turn? No, it doesn't look like it because we did everything with everybody before attacking the Sacred Pools, so I'm reasonably happy there. Let's end the turn. Let's get our Ship's Carpenter. We'll give it to Silostra for now, I think, because she has the most stuff that needs to be built as compared to the other two, because she was the 3rd edition. And then finally, as soon as the Sacred Pools are dead and Noctilus is heading out, we have a trip to Sartosa that's been waiting and calling to us for such a long time. Plus, it will be really nice to start, fighting over in Sartosa as well. Auto-resolve that, no damage, and you know what? Nah, healing up to full is probably pointless. Let's get... I was about to say share the loot. Well, I guess it'll help these guys level up. Yeah, why not? Share the loot. Now the other two are really all that helpful. There we go. Faction destroyed. Wardens of the living pool. Sacred pools, living pools? Sacred pools, living pools? I don't know. Make up your mind. What kind of pools are they? Enemy killed in... What the hell is this? Why are we here in Caroburg? Oh, whatever. Lost Sea... Oh, we actually reached this. Whoops. Firion, Wavemaker, Dragon, Spine, Privateers. I fear that you, my friend, are going to get to the Galleon's Graveyard before we get Noctis to actually fight you in battle, which is unfortunate. Let's see what this says, though. Firion, Wavemaker, possesses one of the 3 verses of the fabled Lost Sea Shanty, and by exceeding his infamy, you have provoked his ire. He is now sailing... Oh, this is... It says the exact same stuff as... the other guys. There we go. This is what I wanted to see. Why you gotta screw with me like that, Gab? Alrighty, as a high elf prince, Firion Wavemaker had lived a life of luxury, but as is the case with many who want for nothing, materially speaking, eventually began to feel empty and yearned for something more. I wish I had those kind of problems. One afternoon, along the coast of Safari, he set sail into the midst of the Sea of Dreams in a small sailing boat with no other soul aboard. Upon returning many hours later, Firion rushed to the harbor of Port Elistor and had a large vessel commandeered, or commissioned rather. A weapon of war he would name a Wavebreaker. Firion Wavemaker aboard the Wavebreaker. You have some original naming capabilities there, buddy. Alright, many months later, with the mighty warship Wavebreaker completed, Prince Firion set sail through the Straits of Lothern with a crew made up of the most loyal from his court. Nobody knows exactly what caused him to give up everything and choose a life at sea, but whatever happened that one fateful afternoon in the mist is undoubtedly where it all began. Mysterious. Alrighty, there we go. Right, unlock Curse of the Bountiful Treasure, finally. Another Forbidden Rod, ooh. We get so many Forbidden Rods. What are you trying to say, game? What are you trying to say? Alrighty, you are going to auto-resolve real quick. Let me just give you a Carpenter. Oh, yeah, screw the Wailing Banner. It doesn't give you much. Where's that Carpenter? There you go. Right there. And move on in. Auto-resolve that. Try not to get too hurt, as there are elven armies nearby. Alright, raid the cove, please. Yeah, no, we fought more difficult ones than this. Auto-resolve that. A little bit of damage, but all good. Heal up or money? I feel like just in case we'll heal up. If we're gonna auto-resolve that. Yeah, there we go. And another hold banner of militia. Interesting. 10% reload time is pretty nice. Alrighty, well, then you are going to move out here. Stay in this territory because you can still heal up in the Bleak Coast. And then we're going to go... we're going to grab this Mysterious Island, which might be another, like, 5k. We're going to land here. We're going to dig near the Shrine of Cain, which I guess I should have done earlier, but whatever. Then you are going to go into Pirate Flagship stance. You probably have stuff to build, but we'll have to do it next turn when the Carpenter is actually available. Do you have a better sword yet? No. No. We also have your quest battle to fight, which we will do eventually. And, oh, hello. You're kind of near us there, Tor Anrock's army, Alistair. You could very much sail down here and attack us at Pog's Marsh or something. Definitely, oh, wait, one of the new lords, one of these guys, is specialized for defense, isn't he? I swear one of these guys was specialized to defense in some way. Post-battle chance of stealing item, leadership aura when defending. Aha, so it's you. Honestly, it's not that big of a specialization, but you're probably the best one here. Physical resistance and weapon strength plus 10 each. Although, wait, range and, well, just range 10%. Pretty decent, but you're going to be our gunnery admiral. You're going to take like half of Noctilus's army later on when we switch it up a little. Now you... Laboratory. What a waste of a point. We'll see. We'll see how many points we have left and whether we need to respec you guys. I mean, the Apprentice Marksman is still useful. Anyway, you're going to get Powder Monkey. In fact, wait, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36... 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Wait, 41 because we get 2 at level 40. So we'll have 2 points missing. Like, you know, laboratory and emergency stockpiles. Both of these. Huh. Well, whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it between the episodes or something. Damn you, tech. Why is that even the final point of that tree if it's completely useless? I mean, it's turn 70 and we've completed all research, essentially. James Sawyer, you have leveled up as well. We've gone through Carnophage. What do you need now? Do you want to hit harder? Do you want to attack more? I mean, both are great. I feel like we're going to go Devour Overhaul, mostly because I like the name. And Ravenous Attack at 10 and 5 missile resistance is so much better than Wild-Eyed, which is only plus 9 melee attack. Like, what the heck is this? Usually these things are plus 12, like Carnophage is. Wonder why the Vampires get Wild-Eyed instead, the weaker version. Carnophage right there. Anybody else need level ups? Well, regardless, Noctilus and Co. You're going to move in a second. Ooh, you know who else needs to do something? We need to get us... something here. Casualty punishment rate plus 10 for everybody. Always a nice pickup. Raise dead cost. We're not doing a lot of raising dead. This is a pretty significant buff for Luther Harkin's army. I want to get the spells in Necromancer Apprentice as well. So much good stuff everywhere. Ammunition? We're okay with ammunition for now. Oh, I completely forgot that we never got the Powder Monkey for that extra armor-piercing missile. Make Noctis's army even more powerful, but to be honest, he's not going to be fighting for a little while, so maybe it's not necessary. All right, let's just go for the Salvage Arsenal for now, and then we'll deal with it. Otherwise, got to remember to get Sentries in Command for the Lord Recruit rank before we get these guys going, but we got to spend our... infamy. Wait, 1395 is all we have? No. That can't be. 1395... 1395. Oh, 13,950. Okay, I was like, excuse me, how's that possible? Alrighty, Luther Harkin, you. Don't upgrade yet. Can you hit the Chamber of Visions from here? And will there be a fight if you do? Yes, there will. Ooh. Alrighty, ooh, and Lord Croak is there as well. Oh, wow, look at this army. Fire Leech Bolas all over the place, and yeah, Gorok is really leaning into the whole, the skink thing. Okay, so that'll be something we'll make cinematic next episode, I believe. Yeah, that's gonna be a heck of a fight, I think. Kind of dangerous, in fact. Because we don't have, I mean, we do have these guys in here now, but yeah, this is certainly a lot more dangerous than it was before. Alright, well, we'll deal with that as we go. Count Noctilus, let's complete the administrative stuff we need to complete here. You are going to move out to... You're going to the Skull Island, and then you're moving to Sartosa, so go right there. Alrighty, not trespassing against anybody. Probably could have built something here before we moved out of the way, but it's too late now. Speaking of... We just got that right available, so we might as well use it. All the other stuff does not really help us. Let's see. This will only give us like a 150 or 1,500 money, but whatever. It's something. I'm just got to keep using that right now. There you go. A little bit of free cash. And let's see. What else do we have here? Wendy and Margaret, you both know where you're going, so keep going there, please. I gotta double check that we're moving to the correct location with you, but we'll do that next turn. Wendy, you are going to go right here, and you're going to activate the exact same frickin' riddle that you activated before. There you go. Another great hoard of treasure, another 15k. Yeah, there we go. We're making the cash now. Beautiful. Let's see. Anybody else need to do anything? No, it doesn't look like it's Silostra. Did you move this turn, or was that last turn? I cannot remember. That was this turn. Alrighty, well then, you are... Well, we can't spend the money because we need to save it for your ship's carpenter, so alright. Now, is there anything here that we need to get... Oh, you're losing public order? Oh, right, yeah, this place is losing public order. Go figure. That's with the public order building. But we do have the instability for another 4 turns. We can always change this to public order as well if that keeps going negative, because we can't just keep it negative. Monument of Itzatah. We need defenses there, so we're going to build you, even though you cost. Anything else? Galleon's Graveyard. Yeah, we're maintaining the stuff as it is there. Itza. I wanted to build something here, and I no longer remember what it was. What did I want to build here? I deleted this for a reason. I think it was... Oh, it was a plunder pile. Right. Right. Yeah, might as well. Might as well build a plunder pile. Increase the income from slave pits and... meat markets, although we do only have the one. Axolotl, you have a defensive structure. Do you need it? I don't think you do. Not anymore. Nobody's gonna attack you. The front lines are a little bit too far from you now, so I think we're okay. Alrighty, so that's reasonably decent, and I believe... Well, actually, I believe with that, we're out of time. I am going to call this episode here. We will start off the next episode with an epic battle at the Chamber of Visions, and likely a Pyrrhic victory against Gorok yet again for Luther Harkin. It's going to be a dangerous one. We're going to hope that we do have the terrain to actually make this work for us. The Fire Leech Bolas in particular always scare me, because I really love the unit, and when the AI uses it, I do get a little bit freaked out just by virtue of the fact that I know just how powerful those units can be. But hey, I'm sure this will be an amazing fight, so stay tuned for that next time, as well as whatever Silastra is doing. I don't imagine Count Noctis is going to be able to get up to too much next episode, but the episode after that, most likely he will be able to reach Sartosa and then take that for us as well, and get our next Admiral. This is another reason we gotta wait to summon the new Legendary Admirals, because Aranessa obviously takes priority. Anyway, so yeah. Next time, lots more lizard killing and an epic showdown between Gorok and Luther Harkin. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback that gets to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. And don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.